Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to that Footy Talk. I'm your host, Valentine. What a fantastic Saturday of football we had. Great football, great wins, shocking results. And yo, man, like, let's dig in, let's get right into it. And the people have been sending me private messages like, yo, what happened to your teeth and stuff? Let's talk about the football. I'll explain that at the end of the video because this is a football channel. It's not a personal for me channel. But guys, and don't mind me, guys, if I kind of like look away from the screen because I've got like I'm just looking at the results so that I give you the correct information so that you also enjoy. And man, just guys, don't forget to subscribe, share the link, share the videos, like, comment, and let's grow as a channel. Road to 100 subscribers, 100 to 500, 500 to 1,000, 1,000 to who knows? Maybe we might just reach 100K by sometime this year, next year, or even before if you love the content. So, guys, Arsenal, Leicester versus Arsenal. Sorry, that result, yeah, is shocking. Well, it's not shocking like shocking, but I expected it to be more of a challenge because of what Leicester did to Man United. But these guys went and didn't even show half of the performance they did. So Arsenal walked away with a 2-0 win, well deserved win. As I keep saying, Evans Ramsdale has been Arsenal's best signing, guys. Like he's magnificent, spectacular. The saves he makes, man, like he's been so wonderful to watch. Because I remember when Arsenal signed him, all rival fans, even some Arsenal fans were like, "Why are we signing a keeper that's been relegated at every team he's been at?" And he's proven that in a team that that kind of works together, that kind of unites, that kind of has an understanding, that kind of has a defensive structure, he can get the job done. And he's proving that week in, week out. Like there's certain games where you ask yourself, like, yo, how did Arsenal get away with the win? So Arsenal won 2-0. Fantastic game. It's the game that kicked off the afternoon, and it was a great game. And Arsenal are currently level with Man United on points. These are guys who are bottom of the league, and now they level on points with Man United. It's not a surprise. Well, it is a surprise, but shouldn't be a surprise based on how Man United have been performing as well. So that's why it looks like that. But it's great to see that Arteta has something going. Arteta has something that works for him, and they looking great, and they coming together, and they looking like a threat now. Yeah. A lot of people say, yeah, we still don't see them as top four contenders, and I I also don't see them as top four yet, but I will also say this is the one team that has no European commitments at all except domestic trophies and the league. So this is a team that I remember. I'm not trying to compare Arteta to Conte, but I remember when Chelsea had no European football, they went on to win the league. I'm not saying Arsenal's gonna win the league, obviously, but I'm saying that them not having European commitments could work for them in the charge for top four. So that's why I feel like top four will be very interesting, and top six as a whole will be very interesting, just based on how the table is currently looking. But it's still the first half season, so we don't know yet. But moving on to the next game, Southampton 1, Watford 0. As expected, Watford just got a new manager, so he's probably still trying out a lot of new things. He is a great manager, I would like to believe, but Tottenham are just a superior side. I mean, Southampton are just a superior side currently, so the result kind of makes sense. And also, Watford missed a couple of chances. I feel like maybe a 1-1 would have been just, but Southampton took advantage of day one chance and made it count, and they were defensively sound. So yeah, man. Moving on to the next game, Liverpool 2, Brighton 2. This is a team that beat Manchester United 5-0 last week. Brighton lost to Manchester City. I think they lost 3-0 if I remember. But Brighton play some magnificent football, and Liverpool have been leaking some goals when they come up against teams that kind of have a system, kind of understand what the team needs to do. So they have been leaking a couple of goals because Liverpool were leading 2-0, and then all of a sudden it's 2-2. So it kind of gave Chelsea, who won against Newcastle 3-0, that advantage now, because it's always been Chelsea and Liverpool that kind of change between number one, number two on the league and stuff. So this draw and the 3 points Chelsea picked up allows Chelsea to breathe a bit, not to relax, but to have breathing space to, like, yo, we can actually win this title, you know. And I think they can. I had them as my favorites, to be honest. I just felt like they have a better squad all round. And yes, Liverpool have a great squad, Liverpool have a great manager, but I just felt like personally for me, I just feel like Van Dijk is kind of not he's solid, he's great, but I just feel like the injury kind of is kind of still playing on his mind, where he's still like not doing all those wrist tackles he used to do. Yes, Van Dijk has never been like a wrist tackler or anything, I get that, but I still feel like the injury is still playing on his mind, because when you come from an injury like that, it kind of plays in your mind a bit, kind of does that. But I still think the title race is still open, because the season is long, and I think it's only game 10, so a lot could happen. And the biggest surprise of the evening was Crystal Palace 2, Manchester City 0. We need to laugh at them because they've been trolling me the whole week. But um, City were just poor. They just couldn't finish off their chances. Even when they were man down, they still had the better chances, but they just couldn't put the ball at the back of the net. So it's kind of tricky, because it becomes a discussion like, do they really need a striker? And yeah, people always tell me that Pep has never played with a striker. I'm just like, this is EPL, man. You kind of need that lethal finisher. And I feel like, yes, the goals are spread around, but some teams when they shut you down, and you need that brilliance from a striker who can place the ball from anywhere around the field, instead of trying to pass it into the net like they do. But yeah, man, Crystal Palace had a good game. They defended well, they moved well, they moved the ball well. When they got an opportunity, they made it count. I honestly feel like if Andrew Ayew takes his chance, the game probably finishes 3-0 and stuff. But they deserved a 2-0 result, and Patrick Vieira has a great thing going. The system is working well. He's got the players for the system, so everything is doing good. I'm very, very happy for him. It's nice to see young managers come in, and you see how they're moving, you see the system, and everything is going well. So the next game is Burnley 3, Brentford 1. So I don't know if it's a shock, but yeah, man, Burnley, when Burnley kick in, I always feel like Burnley always have that thing where every season, if you check them out, they just start poor. But after a couple of games, they start picking up points, start picking up wins. Even against the big teams, they will either get a draw, or they might snatch it in the last minute. But they got their result. Brentford lost. I won't lie. I just watched highlights of that game, and think it was like a end-to-end game. But Burnley were just decisive with their decision making, and they nipped the game. So yeah, man. Moving on to the last game, the Saturday's last game, which was Manchester United 3, Tottenham Hotspur 0, as it should be. Yeah, but this was called the Il Sacco. Osakyu, if I'm pronouncing it properly. It was dubbed that because people believe that if Oli had lost this game, he probably gets the sack on Saturday. if Tottenham lost the game, Nuno probably gets a sack. So it was a tough game because Man United were coming back from a 5-0 defeat to their biggest rivals, Liverpool. So they needed to fix themselves up, get gearing, get going, and they needed this win to motivate them also to the Champions League game and also the derby that's coming up the following week. So this win was very important to them, to the players, also to the new system they were trying out. Like the new system was good, but it's just now about can they keep going? Will the system be good? I personally feel like the system it's good for now, but I just feel it shuts out a lot of players because I'm personally still hurt that we're not seeing Donny even when Pogba is out, even when they substituting Bruno, Donny is not coming in. Sancho is not playing. Like we spent 40 million for Donny, we spent around 80 million for Sancho, and they all sitting on the bench. So what's the plan? Like I honestly feel like what I predicted is happening. Where I said Donny no, I said Sancho would suffer the same thing as Donny because I almost feel like Oli doesn't know how to use gifted players. He just wants players who kick the ball and run into the box, and we can't play like that. And also dropping Greenwood, it seems easy because he's 19, 20, so it's easier to do that. But for me, it's like just give the kids that have been fighting for you a fair chance to fight, you know? Yes, the system works well for people like Ronaldo, Cavani, but I also feel if you put a Ronaldo and Greenwood there, they could make it work. You put a Ronaldo and Martial there, they can make it work. You put a Sancho on the wing, he has that ability, that the footwork to make it work, to create spaces for you, you know? So I want to see him at Donny van der Beek, give him 25 minutes. He's that guy who controls the game for you when the pressure is mounting or when you're trying to change the tempo of the game. So give them a run, you know. So yeah, man. I know a lot of people watch the channel who are from outside will ask me what team is this. This is a South African team. It's Orlando Pirates. So yeah, man. So guys, yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know like is the Premier League table looking how we all predicted, except for Man United being down there because we all predicted kind of like the top four. And I just want to know from you guys. Should we consider Arsenal as a top four side? Because I remember I was in a space that was hosted by DK. You guys should actually join that Twitter space footy preview with DK where I said, and I remember people laughed at me and they laughed at me. I was like, Arsenal have no Premier League no European commitment. They have no reason not to challenge for top four, and it's kind of looking like that. So I don't know if you guys feel that Arsenal will challenge for top four, and yeah, just leave your comment below, subscribe, like, and please share the video, guys. And to answer the guys, so basically I was in a car accident, so my teeth kind of got fucked up and stuff. So I actually I actually was doing a thing on Twitter where I was trying to raise funds because I went to a dentist and they were charging me like 69,000 rand for it, and I couldn't afford 69,000 rand. So I started like a fundraising thing. I'll actually leave the fundraising link below for anyone who wants to donate to the thing. So far we've only collected 1,680 rand. And yeah, man. So it's just about probably when if the channel grows bigger, we probably make that money. And then we probably come on a set with fresh smile, fresh, beautiful content, more content because I won't lie, sometimes like I do want to be out and about asking people, okay, but that anxiety of how you look and people just focusing on how your teeth are. So so I still have that thing, but guys, do subscribe, do like, and we'll probably have a live show during the week with the guys, where we deep dive into the Premier League and dig deeper into everything that's happening in the Premier League and the results. So thank you. I'm Valentine. See you soon.